Thank you, dog. It's Friday.
Happy
Yay!
TDIF, everyone.
Yay. Oh my goodness. Hope everybody's had a really great week. The sun is shining here. Hillary's had snow. Like, what the heck is up? It's spring. You never know what you're going to get. But we're all about the sun and the flowers and the blooms and all that good stuff today, and have a really fun doggy themed craft in store for you. We're excited to share with you. If you don't know who we are, I'm Patty Quinn, and I'm here with the amazing and extra lovely and talented Hillary Buchholz.
Hello, everybody.
And we are the co-founders of We Heart Hounds. And if you don't know, sorry, my bangs are really long and getting in my eyeballs. If you don't know who we are, I'm sorry, we already introduced ourselves. Let me speed forward. If you don't know what we do, we get together every Friday and do all kinds of crafts and recipes and all kinds of things in honor of our love for pups. I got it out. Okay. It's Friday.
There's a huge long playlist wherever you're watching this. You can find all kinds of fun stuff. So if you know somebody that is a dog lover you think would be super interested, or you have ideas that you'd like us to try, leave them in the comments, share this, like this, all of that stuff helps us a ton. So
yeah, exactly. Please. Yeah. Thank you so much. Sprinkle and share the love. Today especially is going to be really fun. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a heart attack. This is so cute when it's done. I told Hillary, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so adorable. So today we are making a 3D Blooms Dog Bandana. So the flowers are going to be in 3D, which is really cute. And Ginger looks so adorable. I can't wait to show you. Oh my gosh. So you have to stay to the end. I'm a freaking out dog mom right now because it's cute. But as soon as I put it on her, I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm not like a real girly girl, but she just looks so cute. So anyway, this one's most likely for your girl doggy pups today. We're making a gorgeous bandana, really super easy and super fun. And the result is just stunning. So we've got some spring fabric. Let me fold it up a little bit more. Yeah, Hillary will show you. So we got this at Walmart. Really pretty yellow and white, kind of got a little subtle pattern, but just reminds you of the sun and the spring and springtime and all that. And then basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut a square. We're making a dog bandana. So you're going to cut a square. This isn't exactly a square, but just to give you an idea. You're going to cut a square roughly about 18 to 18 to like 22 inches for a small pup. And then I think it's 26 to like 28 or 30 for a larger pup. And you can always take a bandana that you already have, kind of measure that out if you want to cheat. But the square would be either 18 by 18 or 26 by 26 or what have you. Ginger's a real teeny tiny pup, so hers is 18 by 18. And then you're going to take your square and you're going to fold it, in a bandana shape, right? And then you're going to cut along that fold, and then you're going to end up with two bandanas, but we're just going to make one today.
And to cut it, we recommend these pinking shears because it helps, the zigzag scissors, because it helps just to make sure that it doesn't completely fray. So, and also cotton material will work well for this, or if you have other material, denim would work, all kinds of, you could probably go with a lot of different materials, but what you want is just something that'll, be light enough for a bandana, because it is you do kind of crinkle it up where you tie that knot and stuff. So you don't want something super stiff, but just in general, when you think of a dog bandana, think of the kind of material that you'd like for that.
Denim would be really cute with the flowers. That's what too. So that's a great idea. So then once you have your bandana cut, and as Hillary said, using the pinking shears, and you can, if you're super whiz with the sewing machine, you can, hem it all the way around and do all that good stuff. But, just fast and easy, as the pinking shears work really well. And then you're going to get some spring colored felt. I've got some green and yellow and pink, but you can pick, blues or oranges or, other different colored pinks, whatever colors you want. I just wanted some that are just kind of fun and bright and cheery for spring. And then the other thing you're going to need are some spring flowers, as Hillary's got in front of her. So I just had a leftover bundle from Dollar Tree from, was it last week's project? And so just kind of any kind of spring flowers will work. And then basically what you're going to do is we're going to do a layering technique where we're going to pull apart some of the flowers. You don't need many of them. And then we're going to cut shapes in the felt and we're going to layer them together. So we can start, and you can just pull off your flower and it has that little center piece in there. You can just pull that out. And this particular flower just has one layer here. I'll just set this over here. But yeah, as Hillary's got some that have multiple layers, you can just pull that center piece off. Yeah. And then
mine has like 5 or 4 layers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I ended up using, because Ginger's such a teeny pup, I ended up using like the first layer. Hillary, you probably used one of the larger layers?
So one of my biggest flower is using this layer, but for today's, I'm just going to be using kind of the next size down. And it's nice because this particular flower, it's going to depend on which flower that you're working with. This flower has different kind of shapes. So this one's a little bit pointier. This layer has a little bit more rounded.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice that you can, I'm using these for 2 different kind of 3D flowers that are going to go on the bandana, but it's nice because you get a little bit of different texture and all that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got a flower here that's kind of got pointy petals and things like that. So you could just kind of have fun pulling them apart and getting all these different layers available to you. And I tend to pull from the bottom. So in case you want to use the stems later for something else, you're not really picking up stuff off the top. And I'm just gonna start stacking these to see. That looks really cute. So then what you're going to do is, now that you have kind of your colors picked out from your flowers, you can pick some alternating colors from your felt. So none of my flowers have green, so I think I might use a little bit of a green. And you're just going to make like circles with your zigzag scissors, or you can make a flower shape, kind of a real general flower shape, which maybe I'll do one of those. We're just adding to the layers of our flowers. It's really just kind of a mixed media project.
Yeah. And I found it was easiest, especially I'm going to make a little kind of flower shape out of this one. So I found it was easy. I started with a general square and then cut down from there, just to kind of get the shape roughly the size that I wanted.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm just winging it. But just making a real basic daisy shape with petals, some basic petals, and it doesn't have to be.
They don't have to be perfect, because once you kind of layer them up, it'll hide any imperfections.
Yeah. So this one, it almost looks like a puffy cloud.
That's kind of what mine is starting to turn out to be as well.
Which is fun. And then, like I said, you could take your pinking shears and let me do a little round shape. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, here's my little puffy cloud.
So that'll be that layer.
Oh, that'll look so cute. I love the color combination. And so here it's made another little zigzag circle there. So
yep, I'm going to take some pink and do the same with my zigzags. And again, I think it's easiest to start with the square and cut it on down.
Yep. So there's my little cloud shape underneath my larger flower. Let's see.
So there's my little pink.
I
might need to make that one a little smaller. And you can just use scrap, like if you happen to have felt, you can use scraps. If you don't have felt, you could, use different cotton materials or whatever kind of materials you have. It's really just a matter of like finding those different colors and textures and that sort of thing. So
yeah,
a little piece of fleece would work, something like that.
What I figured it was that worked best is making them as colorful as possible. You can make them matchy-matchy if you wanted to. So I just made a little pink circle. But I think every layer with a different color really makes them turn out really cute. All right, so I have a couple of them. So I used my yellow background with a white flower. I've got a little pink flower and a little green center. And then I've got my little cloud here with a yellow flower and a purple and a little pink center to mine. And then we're going to take, we found these adorable little bone buttons from Amazon. They're so cute. They're really adorable.
They're very tiny. So
they are.
Just the littlest.
And that's going to be the bling that goes on top.
Yeah.
And again, kind of pick a different color if you want, or a coordinating color. Just really cute. So I've got green, yellow, purple, and pink and blue. You can alternate colors. You can make them all the same color. You could pick two colors, you know, pink and white or something.
Yeah.
And here's another.
Hi, Holly. Nice to have you with us today.
And here's my other flower. Let me see there. Yep.
Cute.
So again, they just turn out really, really cute. And then the way we're going to add them to the bandana is you're going to take your fabric. Again, just pretend this is my cut bandana. And then you're just going to lay them out in a pattern onto the bandana so that you get an idea of placement and all that kind of stuff. And you can make, I made, let's see, 6 on mine. How many did you make on yours?
Yep, I have 6 as well.
Okay. And kind of placing them towards the bottom of the bandana because the top part, as Hillary said, is going to be scrunched. We're going to tie it around our pup's neck. So kind of placing them at the bottom and maybe the largest one in the center and then kind of adding some other ones around it. But again, as I said, I think adding as many colors as possible is really fun. And then you're going to take needle and thread and you're going to go up the fabric through the felt and the flowers, through that buttonhole, and then down the other side of the buttonhole and down, and then just tie a knot. You could do that a couple times to secure them on your bandana. And
if you don't happen to have a needle and thread, you could just use hot glue, or I would probably fabric glue would work as well, but you would need to let each layer kind of dry together and stuff like that. So if you can do it's just a couple stitches and it doesn't have to be these little bone buttons. Any button would work, so you can really, or if you didn't have a button, you can still just use the thread and just sew them right onto the.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need the little bling on the top. That's totally fine. But oh my gosh, these turn out so pretty. Aren't these adorable? Now you can tell who has the larger pup and who has the smaller pup. Mine are really bitty and I have a tiny little bandana, and Hillary has this gorgeous garden of flowers on hers for Lulu, which is so cute. But I just love all the different colors and shapes. I picked my 2 end ones to be matchy, but you don't have to. You can kind of do whatever you like. Oh, Hillary did the same. Yeah. So, just whatever you think, whatever you'd like is really fun. And then I'm going to wake up my little sleeping beauty over here and we'll try this on her. Hi, Carol. This is Ginger. Do you want to try on your little new outfit? Sometimes if I have something here for her to stand on, it's a little easier. There you go. And oh my gosh, she just turns into so this cute, instant girly girl. Is so precious. And then obviously you want to make sure it's not tied on too tight.
Yeah.
You want to be able to get your 2 fingers in there and all that good stuff. But oh my gosh, she just looked so cute. And then when I had her running through the garden to take pictures, she just looked like this little garden nymph with their precious little flowers. Just so adorable. I've never seen anything like it. It's just so sweet. I love the 3D. It's really forgiving and flexible. It's very lightweight, so it's not heavy at all. And she had fun wearing it, and she was running around the yard and playing with her little tennis ball and everything. So
yeah, for all the little bits and pieces that are on here, the fact that they're sewn on, it really does make it feel a lot more secure. So you're not worried about pieces falling off, that sort of thing. So yeah, they turn out really cute.
They're so adorable. I don't know, maybe I'm just a silly dog mom, but she just looks so cute. Yes, you do. You look so cute. Anyway, hope this inspired you to go out there and grab some fabric and felt and some pull apart those little leftover flowers that you have, or if you've got a bouquet. This was the one we did last week. You can sneak some from behind the scenes and under where people aren't going to miss them. And just a couple flowers, right? I mean, you just need a couple layers and you've got this gorgeous, gorgeous bandana as a result. So anyway, hope this inspired you guys to go out there and make one this weekend.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. So Holly mentions you could add a seam to it and make it attached to a collar. Absolutely.
Yes.
I think we have a
cute.
Yep. I think we also have a video at one point where we do a bandana where we actually are attaching it to the collar. So yeah, you could absolutely do that. And all kinds of great ideas.
Cute. Yeah. And I thought even just adding it to, like creating a collar with just these flowers would be really cute too.
Yeah, that would be adorable.
Just got to make sure they're not real, like annoying or scratching or whatever, but these are just so sweet. I absolutely love them. All right, sweetheart, go back to sleep. Thanks everybody for being with us today. So happy to have this time with you. It's really our favorite day of the week. She needs to get under her blanket and go back to bed. and we'll be here next Friday, same time, same place. And if you have ideas, if you know other dog moms or dog dads, please spread the word. Let us know. It really does help us out a lot. So thank you so much. Take care. Everybody. Happy Friday. Bye-bye.